All right, these are dumbbell cross curls. In this case, we're going to use a ball, so we'll be seated on a ball in both hands. Now, a real quick note about using a ball. At least if you're using it in a seated position, the size of the ball you want is such that your knees are roughly level with your hips. Okay? You don't want to get a ball that's too low or a ball that's too high. This happens to be a 75 millimeter ball, as an example, which is generally considered large. And I'm only about 5'7", so just to give you kind of a gauge on the size. But make sure that basically your knees are roughly about hip level, a little higher, a little lower, but right around in there. Okay, that's very important. You should actually be on your heels too. A lot of people get out on the toes or all over the place. You should be rooted right on your heels, very solid. Okay, down to the bottom of the dumbbells. Let them hang as much as you can. The ball might get away in a little bit. It's just going to keep a little tension on the muscle. That's fine. Basically, I have three versions. I'm actually doing in reverse order, so I'm warming up today. But hammers, which get both heads of the bicep. Knuckles, which gets the outer or smaller head. Positive, which gets the inner head. So I'll often do maybe 2 or 3 hammers until I start getting a little bit of a burn. And I'll go into the knuckles. You're not going to get as many of these, especially in the bicep, so don't overdo them. At least when you start. And the palms. And I always finish again with hammers because that gets the primary set of heads for the bicep. So, cross bicep curls, seated on a ball, both hands.